Okay, so apparently, Jumy saying he was gonna play the lemon build. That is an in-game. That's an inside joke. It's a 2v2 joke. Because they played against Lemon in a 2v2, and they played like animals. Basically, Jumy, he said that because he was teammates with Young Yakov. We spoke about this before. The drama of Jumy, you know, abandoning Iba to play with Young Yakov in a 2v2 tournament instead, or Iba abandoning Jumy. Yeah, that's the other way. So Jumy had to find a replacement player, and he found Young Yakov, and apparently they just aped it up. They stayed on just pure Ling, and they played mono battle basically, where Young Yakov just only made Lings and Jumy only made Stalkers. So that was the and it worked, and it worked. It did work. That's what he meant when he said the lemon build. So it was not an actual 1v1 build that he was referencing. But here we go, it was an inside joke. And here we go, we're getting into our semifinals, the upper semifinals, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the Red Zerg. It is SHIN. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the German Protoss player, the Green Protoss representing Streamer Zone. It is Jumy. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is a Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our final semifinals. Here we go. Now, we already featured Jumy on this map before. He did go for a crazy build, going for a hidden gold base into mass charge all in without any gases, just pure zealots. We'll see if Jumy has something else spicy in store for us here on Persephone. Again, welcome one and all to one of the newer maps in the map pool. The gold base is a factor. The healing pad also a factor as well. The rush distance by ground is very direct. It's very direct and very short rush distance by air as well. But there are some quirky features here on the right hand side. Some quirky features. Just catching up with the chat. The Colossi were naked. Shower the Colossi. Oh no. Oh no. I apologize. Next time I'll look away. I'll let them be decent. Buenas noches, papi light. Buenas noches. On random XP. Buenas noches. Now, coming into the semifinals, we have seen SHIN take down Jumy in the past. He has popped off, he has brought him down, but that has been when Jumy has been on fire and been looking exceptional. He has to be at his best to bring down SHIN. He can do it, he can pull it off, but he has to be at 100%, so we'll see what level Jumy is at, whether or not he's well warmed up, and hopefully the internet is more stable coming into the semis. As a reminder, Jumy, he did end up disconnecting from the previous series and from the previous match, but hopefully everything's okay. Everything's okay. So now we do have a SHIN just going for a hatch gas pool, standard opener into a third base, so standard play at a SHIN. Meanwhile, Jumy back at home going for his own setup as well, throwing down his initial 2 gates. So an earlier 2-gate opener, Stalker into Sentry, Stalker into Adept. Ooh, with a Stargate in the main. So the Stargate is going to be hidden. It's going to be a hidden Stargate thanks to the Stalker. The Stalker will keep this Overlord pinned. Keep it pinned here at the pillar. And will deny the Scout. Meanwhile, SHIN, he does make an abundance of Lings. We have 14 Lings on the way. And the goal of these Lings should be to force a cancel on the Nexus. Stalker's revealed. Nexus is being taken. SHIN, he does amass Lings. And he moves out. There we go, SHIN, he does move out. We have six more Lings on the way behind this. Gonna be 24 Lings in total. He can try to knock down that Stalker. Yeah, Stalker's going to be under fire. Heals up a couple of Lings. Likewise does head towards the Adept. Adept is going to be surrounded. Stalker likewise under fire. Yeah, nice rounds here from SHIN. He takes down the Adept. He takes down the Stalker as well. SHIN trying to make his way into the natural. And this is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. The Oracle is on the way. Remember, the Oracle is late because of the 2-gate opener. Shield battery goes down. And the backup deck is going to fall. Yeah, the backup deck does go down as well. Massive pickoffs. The Oracle will defend the natural. But the gateway still gets picked up. Yeah, massive pickoff. And can SHIN force a cancel? He's got 16 more. Yeah, he will. 16 more Lings on the way. He will force a cancel. A massive Ling flood. Punishing Jumy. Ah, the wall's open. The wall's not a wall. Lings, they flood in. The hero. Don't like this. Don't play like your heroes. As Lings, they bust into the mid-line. Probes are going down, and Jumy's being overwhelmed. He's being overwhelmed here and now. Probes falling left and right. He wasn't able to wall off in time, and he will lose this throw. That's going to be a kill. A kill, not a cancel. Massive pickup. And SHIN, he's overrunning. He's just overrunning. Ay, ay, ay. Takes down 14 workers. Takes down 14 probes. And SHIN, he's still not done. He still has a massive wave of Lings waiting outside. And now SHIN can drone. Now, bearing in mind, SHIN, he did cut worker production to make this happen. SHIN was hyper aggressive, and his worker count, his economy does suffer because of it, but it's still better than the economy of Jumy, as SHIN can now drone. SHIN is now droning, is saturating his bases. He still has all these leftover Lings, so he can still force a cancel on the backup expansion. And from here, SHIN, he can now work on a lair, take gases, drone up and saturate. Now SHIN, he will recheck the expansion. Oracles are ready for it this time. Yeah, the Oracles are ready. Void Ray has arrived. SHIN, he has to respect it, he has to pull away. But again, SHIN, he is free to drone. And after the Void Ray gets revealed, he pulls back the Overlords. He pulls back all the Overlords, he races back. He'll preserve whatever he can. And Jumy's moving in. Players on the way here for SHIN. Queens are in position in the main. Queens will zone away. Queens will zone. Oh. Wait, oh god. Okay, calm down. There we go. Queens do zone away. But the fourth base is going to be delayed. Ooh. As the Void Ray is getting a lot of damage done on that expansion. The Queens, they do rock up in time though. He wants the base! He wants the hatchery! Up! Can he get it? Oh my god, that's a kill! That's a kill, not a cancel. Massive pickup. But Jumy will cost him the Void Ray. That is, I would say, worth a hatchery though. Very nice damage. Oracles, they do hit the third at the same time, getting 2 drone kills. Jumy, can he recover? Now, SHIN is still ahead. Like, SHIN, he's still in a better position. He's still on 3 base saturation. He's getting a 4th. SHIN is still looking solid here, but Jumy, it's on him to recover. To bounce back. Jumy, he does resaturate his 3rd base, building up towards Storm, towards Charge. Jumy, he's not out of this yet. Not yet, Pappy, not yet. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. He's stuck at home for the most part. He's on that road to recovery. Lings are denied. SHIN, again, he has to... That 4th base is late for SHIN. Late production, late saturation, late economy. But SHIN is building up into Roach Hydra. Okay. Currently, Roach Hydra, there's no infestation bit yet. But he does have all 6 gases, so he might be primed to... Never mind. I was going to say he might be primed to take up into Lurkers and to get into Hive, but we have Drop Lords on the way and Overlord Speed. We're going for a push. SHIN, he will not drone up his 4th. He's planning to commit with Roach Hydra, with even bringing the Queens over as well. Going for a massive move out. Actually loading up the Lings. Okay. Does load up the Lings, so it's going to be Lings towards the main base and the main army towards the 3rd. Army gets spotted. Jumy is aware. He's getting ready. We have a wall of cannons, shield batteries, static defense, stasis traps. Jumy, he's pretty well set up here. But what about the main? What about the main base? And more cannons on the way here at the natural. Jumy fortifying himself. Turtling up. Storm zones away. Drops are coming in. Storm does force a split. Gateway goes down. And while we're distracting, there we go. The drop into the main base. Now Jumy does have a warp in available. Does warp in. The Oracles are keeping up. Very nice positioning. Storm's on the Roach Ravager. Jumy forcing back the army, but alas, the natural wall is falling. And SHIN is getting into the natural. Nice storms. Storms is running back. There's one storm left. The immortal count is still high. Oh my god, a brutal storm. And Jumy, he's holding. Jumy, he holds on, but the drop comes back in. Oh, the drop comes back. Oh, 23 probe kills. Insane damage in the main. Jumy, he's defending well here on the front lines. But that drop, it's pulling him apart. It's a 27 worker kills. Ay, ay, ay. One immortal goes down. Just the one. Again, like Jumy, he defends against the main army very nicely. But economic damage was dealt. Like, he's still crippled here. 42 workers left. Sorry, 44 even. And SHIN is reinforcing. SHIN back at home, he's happily mining on 4 bases. SHIN can rebuild, remax, and do that again. And Jumy, the defense barely wasn't enough. He's making 2 immortals at a time, but his economy here is stifled. He's not saturated in the main, not anymore. SHIN rotates. Oh! Does spot the stasis. Does spot the stasis in time. Storm zones. Storm does zone away. Storm does zone. SHIN trying to move in. SHIN pulls away. Oh, he pulls away. He pulls back for now. We're calming down, Pappy. We're calming down. SHIN, he backs off. Jumy, he does successfully defend. In a sense, like, again, the damage done was pretty intense. It was 48 probe kills in total. Like, look at that. That's insane economic damage. So, in a sense, Jumy, he holds, he defends, but SHIN has the map. So SHIN, he has a full 4-pay saturation, now getting a 5th expansion, now taking up into Hive, into Lurkers. SHIN's economy has been left untouched, and now he's getting into a greater army, leveling up, getting to the late game, getting into Mass Lurker, getting to Hydra Lurker Viper. So SHIN is refining his army, is getting to that next step. Meanwhile, Jumy, he's still stuck at home with Mass Immortal Storm. Now, this is a very efficient composition, and this can trade well, don't get me wrong, but alas, Jumy, he's still stuck at home, still no 4th expansion, still contained. And here comes another drop. This time, a Roach drop. So Roach drop towards the main base. SHIN likewise being active. And SHIN rotates. Meanwhile, if you're in the chat, fala galera, papiga. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Obrigado. Thank you so much to Cosmos for the massive raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a great ladder session. Hope you had a great time competing against. Oh, the overlords are getting called out. Massive pickoffs. He gets 1, he gets 2. He gets all 3. Yeah, all 3 overlords go down. Massive pickoff. Good defense here by Jumy. But the lurkers are moving in. The lunkers are moving in. Bom dia, papi, bom dia. As the lunkers, they slowly gain ground. The lurker range is complete. Jumy setting up a concave. The mothership has arrived. There's a cloak. And Jumy tries to break out. He tries to push in. Slow zone on the army. Storms as well. Storms are slow, but there are so many lurkers. Jumy, he will break through this. It's not pretty, but he does break the army. Oh my god. The Mass Immortal. He can tank the shots. SHIN does plummet in supply, so a very impressive defense here from Jumy. But again, Jumy's basically all in. Like, Jumy still on 3 bases. Jumy still does not have a 4th. So Jumy breaks out. SHIN is remaxing. He's remaxing, rebuilding, going into Ling Hydra. Jumy knows, yeah, he has to... Oh, trying to regroup. Does try to regroup. Rotating over. Again, it was an impressive breakout. More importantly, it was impressive that Jumy was able to shut down those drops. So we can focus on the main fight. So Jumy, he rotates back over. Lunkers are on the high ground. Nice storm. Nice storm on the Hydras. SHIN, he's maxing out. Now, as Jumy's posturing, he finally expands. Finally, finally he can take a 4th base. As Jumy, he dances, he flirts with the army, but again, he cannot commit. SHIN, he breaks out though. He does break left. Breaks left. Lunkers, they do trade well here against the army, but Lurkers will they all go down. Oh my god, takes down the High Templar though. Yeah, brutal losses for Jumy, brutal losses. The Lurkers, they overwhelm. And Shin, he comes in with a pseudo surround. He takes on every single immortal. The immortals go down. The mothership GG gets called, and Shin, he will break through. He will take game number 1. Whew, GG. GG well played. A much better surround, much better engage there from Shin towards the end. Again, Jumy had some impressive fights defensively, but at the end of the day, Shin had an economy. He had a bank, he could rebuild, he could replenish his army. Jumy could not. Jumy could not replace those losses. He could not replace those immortals. He had lost too much in the lead up to that game state, to the mid game, and GG. GG well played. Shin takes a lead, and we'll see if Jumy can recover. Let's go. Let us go. As game 2 is going to be on Last Fantasy. Let's go. Just catching up with the chat. Greetings, Command. Ah. Fala galera. Just catching up with the chat. The soup does lie. Oh no. It's starting to tell the truth, Pappy. The soup, it's telling the truth. Oh no. So now getting into our next game and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Last Fantasy, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the Red Zerg, leading the series 1-0. It is SHIN. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the German Protoss player, the Blue Protoss representing Streamer Zone, down in the series. We'll see if we can bounce back. We'll see if we can recover. It is Jumy. Again, it was just a really rough start. Oh my god, we're going for the proxy. I was gonna say it was just a really rough start for Jumy. As a reminder, Jumy, he delayed his Stargate. He went for a 2-gate opener, and Shin went for a Ling Flood. Shin, he was able to cripple Jumy early on, able to get economic damage and kill the third base. Remember, he lost the third base early on, so that's why Jumy was behind from almost the start of the game. Jumy was being defensive and stuck trying to recover, but now we're loading into a 3-player spawn map, and he's going for the proxy 4-gate. Let's go. But Shin's gonna scout. Shin, he sends his first overload towards the left and the second overload towards the right, and Shin, he will find the pylon, he will confirm the proxy. This is awkward. Ay, Shin, he sees everything. Oh no, Jumy, he's not happy. Baby rage. Shin's like, what the hell are you doing, mate? Oh my god. He's like, damn, what am I seeing right now? Nothing to see. Look away, Papi, look away. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just make drones. You'll be fine. Shit. Just make drones. It's fine. Don't make any lings or any queens. As here we go. We have the Zealots waddling in. And alas, we have the Spine Crawler in the main. Again, Shin, he does not have to protect the natural. There's no need to protect the natural base. Just set up the defense in the main base instead. Spine Crawler's in production. Roach Warren's on the way as well. And Jumy, he might be able to kill the natural base, we'll say that, but breaking the main is a different problem, different issue, different story. As Zealot said, waddling in. Lings, they just ignore the Zealots. they just ignore them. Remember, Spine Crawlers are finishing. So Shin, he has some defenses back at home. Zealots go straight for the main, and Shin is going straight across the map. We're going for the base raid. Zealots into the main base, Lings likewise into the main of Jumy. Queen getting in position. Drones, they do drone drill. Nice movement here. They save the Queen. Yeah, the Queen is safe. The Spine Call is finished. And yeah, Shin, he defends. Shin, he defends. He shuts down the Zealots. Meanwhile, there's nothing at home. There's nothing here. Shin, he will come out on top here in the base raid. Lings, they pick off some workers. The Spine Crawlers, they maintain themselves. GG, well played. Good luck versus Beyond. And Shin will claim the series 2-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. GG, well played. Unfortunate proxy there from Jumy, as he was seen, he was scouted. Shin saw everything, so he knew to just abandon the natural, get ready in the main base with the Spine Crawlers, had some very nice drone drilling and some really nice defense with those workers, and he was able to just end the game with that Ling counterattack. Even if it wasn't for the Ling counterattack, he wasn't losing anything to the Zealots. The Zealots were all shut down, all cleaned up. GG. GG, well played. With that, congratulations, Shin. He will claim the win. But a shout out to Jumy, because Jumy, he made for some entertaining games. And, of course, he also stayed up deep late tonight. It's like, what, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning? Stayed up very late here to compete in our tournament. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Jumy. Shout out to Geralt. Shout out to all the European competitors here tonight as we have our top 2 finalists. Let's go.